Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM life and some true crime content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. In today's video, I'm going to be reading an anonymous story that was sent to me that angered me. It angered me a lot, but before we get into it, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. So we're going to go over this story in particular is a rep allegedly using cancer as a way to shill their MLM product. I'm gonna read and I'm gonna pop everything up on the screen as we go through. Part of what she's selling is CBD. So if you guys don't know, hi, we have a CBD business and we have our own brand. So I will go over the actual CBD itself and the ingredients and things that kind of, I guess you can say, are kind of a little bit concerning to me, especially for the price that these people are paying for it. So I guess let's just get into reading the story, because when I was reading this story, y'all, I was screaming from the rooftop. Let's get into this story. I really enjoy your channel. It's pretty cool that you find experts to help you make your giving facts and not opinions. I've got a horror story that actually happened about January, but my beautiful friend that was in this Hun's target was buried Saturday, and I've developed a rage that I can't get over. I thought I'd vent to you because the MLM is CBD based and wondered if you had encountered anything like this. Stalking her page, it appears that someone has informed her about making medical claims on her feed, but that has not stopped her. She's still insinuating she can cure COVID and cancer, but there's a catch. You need to buy a dog wormer to take with her CBD and vitamin cocktail. Dog wormer. I'm not a good writer and my anger is probably going to make it even less comprehensible, but I'm gonna try. My sweet friend was diagnosed at 48 with stage 4 cancer with mets to her lungs. It was terminal, but she chose treatment to prolong her life because she was a single mom. This Hun didn't know my friend, no mutual friends, lives in another state. We think she searches the hashtag cancer sucks and cold messages. This Hun commented on a post from my friend that CBD, MLM, and dog wormer were what cured her husband's cancer. I'll post a screenshot. I'll also go over it in a little bit. My friend was already deemed terminal, and I cannot tell you how she was suffering. 3rd degree radiation burns, complete removal of multiple organs, chemo sickness, all to buy a few more days with her son. She's classy and ignored this chick. Unfortunately, this wasn't an isolated incident. My friend died last week. Her little boy had been deprived of a mother that lived for him. And there's a little bit more, and it says, I automatically die inside when I hear one mention, quote unquote, gut health, don't you? This woman claims that capsules don't fully dissolve and build up in our system, but of course, hers don't. They dissolve in water. Thankfully, someone pointed out to her an experiment wasn't valid because our stomachs contain acid. The lab tech in me did a hookworm slow cap. Anyway, you can see the lunacy below if you want. I hope you and yours stay safe and your day is great. Can someone please explain to me, before we get into these screenshots of this Hun, first and foremost, I am so sorry for your loss, and I am so sorry that your friend had to encounter this when she was fighting for her life. I'm so sorry. The second thing, what in the actual does dog wormer have to do with curing? I'm really trying to not get angry and to be able to collect my thoughts, but every time that I read her message in order to make up my script and everything, every single time that I read her message, I just got angrier and angrier. What does that have to do with curing something, especially cancer? I can't wrap my head around how this woman has, one, not been fired by her MLM. Two, I don't understand how the FTC hasn't sued her yet. because she's making some insane claims. So this screenshot, I'm going to put it up on the screen, and it says what her husband used to beat cancer. Feel free to ask questions. My whole family takes this now. God is good. And it shows a canine dewormer, the CBD, and some kind of like vitamin blend thing from her MLM company. And of course, she uses God is good. So she's not only making medical claims, but she's talking about God and talking about how this helped her husband beat cancer. Now, okay, being someone who owns a CBD brand, I have heard, and I've talked about this in previous videos before, but I have heard customers come to my store and tell me that they just came from another location or another store, because we only have this one store, this is our only location, but they came from another store, a franchise, and in case you didn't know, we're family owned, but they came from a franchise. We've looked at this franchise's product and it's not good, first of all. Second of all, the woman came in here and told me that the girl that helped her at the other place said that it cured her grandma's cancer. This woman had the audacity to come in here and tell me that. And on top of that, after I told her that, ma'am, I'm sorry, but what that woman told you, she cannot make claims like that, first of all. Second of all, this is not meant to cure anything. When it comes to CBD, this is not meant to be the end all be all. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, because I tell my customers this all the time. A lot of people, even customers that come in here, they make it seem like CBD is this miracle. It's not. It's not a cure for anything. And to any people out there that are watching this, MLM or not MLM, if you are making these claims with your CBD products that you are selling, and you're making these kinds of claims, shame on you. Because if this woman, she had the audacity to tell me that I didn't know what I was talking about, the audacity to tell me that I was not correct, because someone else told her that it cures cancer. So, to anyone that has a CBD brand or is selling CBD, do not make these false medical claims. Do not. Because first of all, that is dangerous. Because what if you know someone and you told them that and they stopped chemo and they stopped radiation because you told them that it will cure their cancer? Can you imagine the dangerous situation that you just put that person in? That is why, like I said before, MLM or not. And honestly, when that lady told me about how I didn't know what I was talking about because I told her, no, it doesn't cure these things. When she told me that I didn't know what I was talking about because I didn't agree with what the other girl said, that is just the epitome of dangerous. And I did have a word with her because I told her, you know what? Then buy your CBD from that place. And I'm sorry that I went off on a tangent, because it makes me so angry when I see that, because people stop taking medication without consulting their doctor because someone at a CBD store told them that they can. And that pisses me off, because there is so much misinformation out there about CBD, and it drives me insane, because it makes the rest of us look bad. The rest of us who are honest with our customers, it makes us look bad. But anyway, let's keep going. There's another screenshot from this woman, and it said, I just got news that a friend's mother-in-law's tumor markers were down by 500 today. She has not been on this protocol very long either. Made my day. She went in not feeling well. They were ready to put her on hospice, and she begged them to run her numbers. She got them back, and they were down 500. I have heard that when cancer cells die off, they can make you feel like you have the flu. This truly made my day. And this is talking about that little combination of dewormer and CBD oil and whatever vitamin bullshit that she is selling. I'm sorry that I'm so angry and that I'm so heated about this, but Knowing people, loved ones in my life who had a huge fight with cancer and fought every single day, and they did not win their fight, to have people in my life, to lose people in my life to cancer, and to agree with the hashtag cancer sucks, and to know that someone like this is out there spewing this kind of garbage and who's an MLM rep, this is the perfect example of the MLM reps that I talk about, because my issue is with the business structure, right? Most of the time. This is one of those reps that I think is a legitimate scammer. And I hope she gets in trouble for this, because this is ridiculous and disgusting. She goes on to, she has a picture of something else from this MLM. It's called Vasayo. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never even heard of it before until this person talked to me on Instagram. And it talks about how she talks about something that's in it, and it can help with what's going on with the pandemic. This is so disgusting. Disgusting. Now that I have gotten angrier and angrier as I kept reading this, let's go over, because I have a bunch of notes on the screen, but if I ever come in contact with this rep, girl, you know I'm gonna have a word with her. So, moving along to, and I'm not gonna really talk about the rest of the products that Vasayo has, because I'm not an expert really when it comes to the vitamins and stuff like that, and like other supplements, but I do know a thing or two about CBD. And I'm going to break it down for y'all right now and tell you why their CBD is hot garbage, in my personal opinion, allegedly. Do not come for me, Vasayo, but if you do come for me, I will come back at you with this woman, okay? So let's talk about how their CBD is hot garbage, and how I think it's actually worse than hempworx, because I have taken a look at hempworx. So let's get into this short breakdown of, before I go over the product, I want to preface a few things about CBD in general. If you ever have any questions about CBD, you can contact me, but if you'd rather, I always link our CBD website below. So if you go on our frequently asked questions page, there is a ton of information there, not just about our brand, but about CBD in general and about the industry altogether. So let me just give you a quick little breakdown of this. The average consumer might not know that when you have, so the standard bottle size in the industry is a 30 milliliter bottle. Once you start seeing 50 milliliter and 60 milliliter, you have to kind of pay attention to the serving size, because I have seen customers come in here, and now we have a 30 milliliter bottle, and let's take a 500 milligram, for example, 500 milligram bottle. I have had customers come in here with 60 milliliter bottles of a 500 milligram CBD oil. So they think that they bought it in bulk. However, that's incorrect, because that number, that milligram dosage that's on the bottle or on the packaging, it should be, I don't know if every company does this, but standard practices, that is how much is in the entire bottle. So you have to look at the serving size, and you have to look at how much is in each serving size. So now that we got that out of the way, that's one thing to look for. The next thing to look for is lab testing. Now, if anyone looks at our products, message me and I will send you the lab testing. I have not figured out how to put it on our website, because we had web developers before and then they handed it all over to me. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do everything. But if you want to take a look at the lab testing, let me know. I will gladly send it to you. You always have to look for lab testing. If a company or a store, let's say that you walk into a CBD store and you ask them for lab testing, they might not have it out in the open. So we have it in our console area. We have it out in the open. That's just how we decided to do things. You don't have to have it out in the open. You should ask for the lab testing though. Always ask for the lab testing. I could not find the lab testing on their website. Granted, it looked like they had lot numbers, but there's no lab testing on the website. And For a big MLM company who has reps and stuff that are bringing people to their website, they should have their lab testing readily available on their website. This is a big corporation. We know that MLMs are big corporations. They have their regular employees and then they have their reps who make little to no money, unless if you're at the tippy top of the triangle-like structure. The next thing to look at is, a lot of places won't say this, but if you have a job where you get tested for substances, or let's say that you're applying for a new job and one of the requirements is to do testing. Some places won't tell you this. As much as full spectrum is, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of our customers, is allegedly more effective, CBD isolate products are the safest way to take a CBD product if you're concerned about drug testing. Editing, Monica. Even though the CBD isolate product is the safer way to take it, we also cannot 100% guarantee that it will not show up on a test. I do have to add that disclaimer in here because I completely forgot to say it while I was making the video, because if you can't tell, I was a little heated in this video, but just wanted to add that in here. The reason why is because there's a difference in the way that the CBD is extracted from the plant. So you have a CBD isolate and you have a CBD distillate. The distillate is going to be a full spectrum product and the isolate is going to be just CBD. So the distillate, or the full spectrum, is CBD, CBG, CBA. It has THCA in it as well. That's not what the government cares about. The government cares about delta 9 THC. And that's the one that's going to give you that mind high, right? So because it has other types of THC in it, it can pop up on a test. It would be a false positive, but depending on the test and everything, it can show up. So a lot of places, especially in the area, they sell full spectrum products to customers. When the customer comes in here and either wants to buy something else or is just curious about our CBD, as opposed to whatever else they bought, when I explain the full spectrum thing to them, they have no idea. They have no idea. So that's something to look forward to. And also, if you're military, I know the military is very, very strict on CBD. When it comes to CBD, they are very, very strict. So that's just a little bit of a breakdown for you to understand. These are just basics. My patrons have gotten a video about our CBD and a whole entire breakdown. That video was very, very long. That is literally a video all in itself. And this video is already going to be really long. But anyway, so let's take a look at, I want to look at their actual products. Let's look at this. And I'm going to pop it up on the screen with the ingredients and everything of that nature. So these 2 bottles that you see in this picture, they are supposed to be a 30-day supply on auto ship. If you don't have it on auto ship, it's going to be more expensive, but we're going to use the auto ship price, which is $111.95. We're gonna use that because most of the time these reps will get you to get the auto ship. Rarely ever are you going to buy just the regular price. So then it says there are 2 bottles that you're supposed to use within a month. So these 2 bottles, we're gonna break down their milligram dosages and serving sizes and all of that. So the CBD content in each serving size is 13 milligrams, and there are 15 servings in the entire bottle, meaning that each dose is 2 milliliters. Now, that means that you have 195 milligrams of CBD in the entire bottle, which means that in a month, both of those bottles combined have 390 milligrams of CBD. First of all, 390 milligrams of CBD for an adult is low. It is low. Second of all, to give you a perspective, so for this 390 milligrams of CBD, you're paying $111.95, right? So you probably think you're getting a good product because it's so expensive. But our 500 milligram product is $54.99, and it comes in a 30 milliliter bottle. And that's not on auto ship. That's literally how you buy it. That's a big difference if you ask me. And another thing, if we want to talk about some of the ingredients, this MLM CBD has 2 different types of blends in it. So it has a lot of things added into it. And with that being said, in my personal opinion, I think that this CBD is even worse than hempworx, because if you want to look at the different blends and stuff like that, our CBD products, when it comes to our oils, It's just the CBD isolate or the CBD distillate product mixed in with the carrier oil, which is how CBD oil is supposed to work. It's mixed in with the carrier oil. And our carrier oil is organic hemp seed oil. The reason why we did that is because we wanted to keep it as natural as possible, and we don't do flavoring. We do not do flavoring. We didn't want to do flavoring. So, but if you prefer flavoring, a lot of people, they prefer flavoring. And which is why some people also prefer to use the CBD gummies that we have instead of the oils, because they do have a flavor and it doesn't taste like an earthy oil. I guess that's the best way that you can explain how the oils taste. But in my opinion, this CBD is worse than hempworx. It is worse than hempworx. And I have taken a quick look at hempworx CBD. It's worse than hempworx. And I find that, and this woman is using that as a way to, you know, here, take this if you have cancer. Does anyone else find that problematic, or is it just me? Because we're on the topic of Vasayo, or however you say it, let's take a look at their compensation plan, because I did want to take a look at a little bit. This isn't going to be a deep dive. It's just going to be a little bit of, you know, just looking over at the company. The Vasayo lifestyle, this is on their page. While our innovative delivery system produces superior products, our opportunity delivers freedom for individuals seeking greater autonomy for their work-life balance. Vasayo products add significant value in the marketplace, and we believe this provides you an equally significant opportunity as proponents for our products and ambassadors of our brand. Our streamlined operations and cloud-based technology means we spend less so you can earn more. Vasayo is a vibrant ecosystem full of dreamers, doers, entrepreneurs, families, and life-changing products, and it is all waiting for you. I don't think I can roll my eyes in the back of my head anymore after reading that, because as I was reading it, I mean, you guys didn't see it because I had the thing popped up on the screen, but I was rolling my eyes. But even on their own website, it says it delivers freedom for individuals. The MLM company itself is making an income claim. Not even the reps. The MLM company itself is making an income claim. My camera cut out, so I have no idea where I left off with my ramble, but it's probably a good thing it cut me off because I would keep going. But on the same page of the Vasayo lifestyle, it shows Vasayo rewards. And we're gonna go over their rewards if I can find it, because I have a bunch of things. Okay, so there's 8 ways to earn with this MLM company. The first one, it says customer sales bonus. You can earn just by sharing your favorite products with people you know. Number 2 is product introduction bonuses, PIB. Earn 20% on your newly sponsored brand partner's first commissionable order. Number 3, team commission, TC. As you build a vibrant Vasayo team, you can earn generous team commissions every week. Number 4, commission matching bonus, TCM. Our innovative TCM combined with our dynamic compression opens the way for you to earn even more from your efforts. Number 5, rank advancement bonus, RAB. High rank achievement is a significant accomplishment, and we reward it handsomely with our rank advancement bonus. I feel like that's one of those things where I like pinky out, like, I don't know why, but when I read that, as soon as it said handsomely, that's what I thought of. Besides the point. Number 6, global leadership bonus, GLB. Once you've achieved the paid as rank of gold or above, you can become eligible to receive the GLB. 7, lifestyle trips, LT. Beyond the income, we believe you deserve the rewards of Vasayo lifestyle trips, with the opportunity to enjoy luxury accommodations, exhilarating adventures, and top-notch education. Number 8, multiple business centers, MBC. The invaluable opportunity opens the way for you to build additional organizations, which means your ability to continue earning and changing lives with Vasayo can have incredible potential. How much you want to bet that some of these reps are going to say that because it says the lifestyle trips as one of the rewards, that those are going to be those free trips? How much you want to bet that that's what that is? And there's a lot of things There's obviously a lot of ways that you can earn. And to any MLM reps for this company, for Vasayo, that are gonna come for me, because this happens in every single one of my deep dives, every single time that I talk about a specific company, these MLM reps, and I'm sorry, I'm just so agitated at this point. These reps come at me in the comment section and say, well, you don't know what you're talking about because that's incorrect. Girl, this is directly from their website. There's a reason why I put screenshots up on the screen of when I talk about policies and procedures, when I talk about ways to earn, when I talk about compensation plans. And if I don't know how to explain the compensation plan, because more times than not, these compensation plans make absolutely no sense, and they do it that way on purpose so that you don't know what you're getting yourself into. If I don't know how to read it, I'll say I don't know. Or I'll leave a link like I did with that horse MLM, the Summit Joint Performance. I left a link to the video of the CEO of the company talking about the compensation plan. So before you come at me and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, it comes straight from your company's website and straight from their policies and procedures. What else can you possibly know that I don't know? Or did you not even bother to read it? Sorry, I have literally had enough of these MLM reps. This is, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen, but this is a screenshot of their compensation plan, and it's 2 pages long. I tried to understand it, but I'm not even gonna attempt to explain it to you guys because I don't even know. I'm gonna leave a link to it if you guys wanna take a look at it and try to decipher it. But it looks like there's a ton of ranks that you can be in the company. And there's star, and then underneath star, there's star and star 800. Then there's metal, which is its own like subcategory, and it says bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Then there's gemstone, which is its own subcategory, and it says pearl, blue sapphire, ruby, emerald. Then it says ambassador, and it's diamond, white diamond, black diamond, royal black diamond, imperial black diamond. And then it says crown, and it's crown blue diamond, double crown blue diamond, triple crown blue diamond. That is a ton of ranks, if you ask me. Just do what Beachbody does and just do ruby, emerald, and then diamond, star diamond, and then just have the 1 through 15 star diamond. It's just much easier to understand it that way. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous that in an MLM company you have just an insane amount of different ranks. And how much you want to bet that you're not going to make any money, any decent money for the work that these MLM reps put in until you're probably an ambassador? That's probably when you're going to make a maybe livable income, because there's no income disclosure statement. So we don't know how much they're actually making, but usually the way that it is the people at the top. So I'm assuming crown, that subcategory is probably, I'm going to assume, this is just opinion based, that's probably the 1% maybe, and then the ambassadors are probably another small percentage, and then everybody else is in the red at the bottom of the pure triangle. I also could not find any option to join, like any starter kits and stuff like that. I couldn't find a join now, so I don't know if you have to find, sorry, I'm trying to find something else that I wanted to talk about, but I guess I don't have it up on the screen. But there's no way that you can join, so I don't know if you have to find a rep and join through your rep, and you can't just sign up through the Vasayo website. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just so disgusted by this MLM rep that she's making these false medical claims, and she has been called out for it, but that doesn't stop her. Like, I cannot believe that this person has not gotten in trouble yet, because people have said that they will report her to the FTC, and she continues to make these medical claims. So either 1, these people didn't report her to the FTC, or 2, they just haven't gotten to her yet. It's ridiculous. So my final thoughts on this MLM and this whole video in general, I find it super interesting that they are located in Utah, the MLM capital of the world, in my opinion. And a lot of us have our own, I guess you can say, thoughts on why a lot of these MLM companies are in Utah. And the story that was told to me by this subscriber, I was just so disgusted. And again, I have to reiterate, I am so incredibly sorry for your loss, and I'm so sorry for her son's loss. And I cannot believe that this woman was contacted by someone who is spewing this kind of garbage, this kind of hot garbage. It is disgusting. It is so, so disgusting. And honestly, if anyone out there is still looking to join this MLM after hearing this and after hearing me go over the CBD, just the CBD, I'm not an expert in other supplements. And I'm not saying I'm an expert with CBD either, but I'm not an expert with supplements or vitamins or anything like that. So I'm not even going to try to dissect those, but I can dissect the CBD. And the CBD from this company, in my opinion, is hot garbage. There is, for that price, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I just have no words. I really, truly don't. And I'm sorry that this video has just been me angry the entire time, but this just, I always think, and I always try to give the MLM reps the benefit of the doubt, and I'm really, truly trying to give this rep the benefit of the doubt that she's just been indoctrinated into this commercial cult, in my opinion, allegedly, that she has no way of thinking for herself, or if she's just that dumb. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but how the can you say these things to people who are fighting for their lives, and you're gonna tell them that take this combination of a dog dewormer, CBD oil, and some weird supplement that is from her MLM company. I think that's all I'm gonna have for this video, because I'm just gonna keep rambling and being angry. And like I said, I really truly try to give these MLM reps the benefit of the doubt, and I have an issue with the structure most of all. But this rep, girl, if you're watching this and if you see this, please DM me, because I would love to have a word with you. I would love to have a word with you, because anyway, if you have watched up to here, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, check me out on my social media, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.